I saw your conversation with Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji. Can you tell more about the original Shivling? How big was it then? We have no idea. We don't know how large it was. It is supposed to have. Look, I I think the eyewitness accounts say that it was a pretty large shivling. Not sure how large was it. Man size? Was it 6 feet large? Was it bigger than that? Was it smaller? We're not quite sure. What we know is that it was a levitating object. It was a levitating shivling. What does levitating mean? It was floating in midair. It was floating in midair because of magnetic properties. So you can make a magnet float in midair using other magnets. You can do that. So this object, this shivling, one of the oldest shivlings we had in our civilization, it was a magnetically levitating object. I'm not sure how large it was. Okay, um, it looks like it was whitish in color, and it was. I mean, when the barbarians, the Turks, they arrived there and they saw this, they were stupefied. They were staggered to see something like that, and they thought it was the work of, I don't know, whatever, uh, and yeah, they broke it. So I we don't know much more than that about the original shivling. I haven't really read the historical text that may or may not describe what it originally looked like. But from what I know, it was a pretty large object and it was levitating. Everybody agrees about that. And it had magnetic properties. It was destroyed by the Turks and disappeared for 1,000 years. And now uh, it has now been revealed to have been safeguarded by Agnihotri Brahmins in the southern part of India for 1,000 years. So when the destruction of the Somnath temple happened, there were Agnihotri Brahmins there in Somnath who originated in southern India. And they're the ones who rescued the broken fragments of the original Shivling and took them back, took them down south to southern India and kept them hidden for 1,000 years. And each fragment was shaped into a shivling shape, because once you break a magnet you can't put it back together again. It won't become whole again. So each of the fragments was then shaped an you know into an individual shivling, and each fragment was worshipped separately. And today the fragments, I've seen at least four of those, and they still have magnetic properties. If you see the video, the conversation that I had with Gurudev Ravi Shri Ravi Shankarji, he shows, you know, that they still have magnetic properties. It's very clear. So that's what I can say about that. And if you see the conversation, you'll know that I have a personal connection with that original shivling.